beautiful souls. This is your astrology for the week of September 16th through 22nd. Not a lot is going on. Same retrogrades, they haven't changed. And Saturday is the only day that really jumps out to me as in a transit or something we need to talk about, and that's Mercury in Libra. Okay, so Mercury in Libra brings balance, okay, in your communication and in your thoughts, because last week brought a bit of confusion with the type of transits there were. I can't remember exactly, but I do remember that. A little bit of confusion, everybody doing things a little bit out of the ordinary. So the end of this week, starting the next week, is going to bring more balance. So now it's about working out those issues and problems that were developed by trying to do things differently if it didn't work out for you in that way. So love, relationships, friendships, business, anything like that, to create more balance in your life. Now retrogrades, you have Uranus in retrograde, which is bringing about that financial freedom and financial benefits to you if you're working actively towards those things, okay? Neptune is your desires and the things that you want for your life. You're still achieving those goals or attempting to achieve those goals and heal them so they can do better for you personally. Pluto is again cleaning up your life, revisiting life challenges. I feel like we're coming to the end of that energy in this like wave, okay, for this week. North Node is about your life direction, and you're still working on that, so that hasn't changed, okay? So now we're going to go into 3 cards for the energies this week. Okay, we have the Lovers, which is what this is in reverse. We have the third eye chakra in reverse, and the Two of Cups. All right, like I said, decisions were made, especially last week and at the beginning of this week, that kind of went against working together, okay? Everyone had their own direction and their own thoughts for what they wanted in their life. Kind of like a moral dilemma when it comes to working with a certain relationship versus how you feel or what it is that you want to do at that given time, okay? The third eye chakra is about really not using your intuition, being a little bit confused about where to go. It being in reverse, it just means that it needs to be focused on balancing your life, getting things more in order, which is what you'll be doing this week. And everything will come together, and that's why the Two of Cups are here. It is also about compromise and making harmony, working things out, also creating balance. So it does fit with the astrology for this week, which is great. So here are your weekly reading. Hello Taurus, this is your weekly reading for September 16th through 22nd. So let's see what Spirit has for you, Taurus. Okay, we have Judgment, King of Cups in reverse, the Strength in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, the Hangman, and the Seven of Swords. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so it looks like you may be going through things this week and you're ready for the hardship part of the situation to end. Okay, so the first thing that I notice here is that life seems to be difficult for you, or you're having a hard time this week, Taurus. Okay, so you're having a hard time this week. You may be having financial issues or issues with, you know, knowing where your future leads or what to do. And you have to come out of your own mind, and you have to come out of what it's like, what you feel is law needs to change, okay, because it's keeping you trapped. So judgment comes at the beginning of the week because there's some sort of realization, okay, or a spiritual awakening of some sort where you can, or it feels more like an epiphany, so I'm going to leave that there, okay, or in a situation that hasn't been growing, or you're not getting what you're supposed to get out of it, okay, so it feels like it's not going anywhere, and there is an opportunity for there to be a change. It's going to help you change your perspective and the way that you think about things. You may be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, okay? I do feel like you want to know what is happening, because to me it feels a little agitating, and I thought we were going in this direction and now we're going in this direction, okay? So you may be a little lost and not feeling very secure in your decisions or what is happening or what direction to go into, okay? I do feel like there is some truths that are going to come out with the Seven of Swords. To me, it doesn't feel very bad, okay? It just feels like I don't want to be my own worst enemy, and I don't want to let anyone take advantage of me either, okay? I feel like you have an opportunity to make some changes, but you don't want to be foolish as well, and you want everything to have some sort of meaning of what it is that you're doing, which is why you're kind of standing in the middle, not really making a choice, trying to look at the different perspectives of what is happening, right? So because you're feeling a little weak right now, not weak, but not as strong in your decision making, be careful of not making practical decisions or making bad decisions based on how you're feeling at that specific moment, okay? So be careful about making immediate actions without proper thought through. So stand still for a minute, okay? That's what I'm getting here. It's going to feel like you're not going in the direction, and you don't want to feel like you're not cooperating, or that the other person isn't cooperating with you because they're standing still, because this could be energies, vice versa. So they may also be the one standing in the middle and not making any decisions. But it's making, there's emotional frustration here, and the emotional frustration can distract you from what is really happening. That's why it's so important for you to stand still right now. Okay, there could be a negative conversation or a negative comment because of this, because there's not a real decision being made, and it's going to feel unfair, like there really isn't any balance, because it doesn't feel like you're being listened to, or this could be going the other way as well, vice versa. So there's a lot of stuff that is going to happen middle towards the end of the week. The Tower is telling me that someone wants an answer, but there isn't an answer because someone doesn't feel strong enough in their answer. Okay, don't feel like it's a lie, because pushing it, you're going to get a negative answer, or it's going to come out in a negative way. I feel like either you or they need time to process and to almost calculate what to say, okay? Because there's so much going on, there needs to be a moment where they can process what is happening. So I do feel like you're not really going to be happy this week as far as moving forward and having a secure and decisive decision. But you're also going to be able to come out of your own mind, because there is going to be, look at things differently, Taurus, okay? Because everyone is trying to blossom and everyone is trying to develop their own direction. It can't be pushed this week, okay? So let me pull an oracle card. coming together. Okay, so like I said, things are coming together. Compromise is very important this week. Okay, think about the other side and the other person's situation. There is going to be a brief moment of silence, either from you or your partner, and it needs to be taken with respect. Okay, it is going to feel like it's not going in the direction that you want it to, and because one person's emotions are so heavy and the other's is confused, it's going to feel like hurt, and it's going to feel like, Spirit, what is the word that I'm trying to say? Well, it's going to feel like someone is turning you down and not paying attention to you, but really it's the complete opposite. So keep an open mind and don't be trapped in your own thoughts, okay? Compromise, love, care, harmony, okay? These are the words that are coming into my mind. And I wish I could think of what this word was. But thank you so much for listening, and I will see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.